With 3G at Caprice, completing a leak test, trying to find out where it's leaking. The tenant mentioned they thought it was leaking again through the ceiling, which I'll go down there and show you in just a second. Didn't seem wet, but it looks like the drywall mud is kind of popped off or crumbled off. So I'm going to talk to the tenants a little more and see if they can give me a little more detail on exactly when it happened. And this might be a situation where when it happens for them to call me, and then I'll just rush over here to see if I can find out where the leak is. So we cut a hole in the ceiling down there. We're trying to find the leak. We have a hose up here, and we hit down, turn the other way, and like try to get it under the shingles, like this flashing right here. I really just try to work it under there. Just make it leak. So this first row right here is a piece of flashing, and sometimes we get underneath there and cause it to leak. Also, this style, we'll just say this floor plan, I've seen actually a few times, and it didn't really dawn on me until just a little while ago. But this little piece of fascia board that hangs off about a foot over the roof, just enough to get my hand under. And what I've seen with these plans before is when the house was being constructed, the sider and or the framer weren't able to get everything sealed back there, and the roofer too. They weren't able to get all that sealed back there because there just wasn't enough access. You can actually see the plan over there too. It's right there. I'm pretty sure it's a Richmond plan if I'm not mistaken, but I've seen these all over town, and I have seen where they've leaked on that back side. So you can see how it's wet. We really tried to force the water under there to see if that maybe was the culprit. And then just working everything. The windows, we took the shutter off to confirm that it's sealed, and it is. On the top of the flashing is sealed. We sealed all the nail holes. This is obviously done a while ago. You can see where we replaced the siding in the past. And it looks like a few people have been out here probably throughout the years and have done some sealing. This yellow stuff here was already there. I don't think that was us. Some of the stuff that's more clear is ours, but I can't tell whose is ours and whose was theirs. But nevertheless, we're just trying to find out where the leak is. On top of this little seal here, we've tried to get it to leak from this little decorative piece here because it has a little ledge. We've really forced the water all around the window, up underneath the siding. Running out of options here, so we're going to keep trying. And like I mentioned before, this might be a situation where if they did indeed see that it was leaking somewhere, for them to call us, and then we can come out right away and then see if we can pinpoint it that way. At least confirm at least some roundabout area. I don't even know how it could be anywhere but this area. So I'm going to jump down there real quick and I'll show you. So I'm in the garage, and you can see where we cut the little access panel. That's what we're using to see if we can track down any moisture. But you can see the beading right there. And some of the tape has come apart. Oh, we got some moisture. We have a little bit of moisture. So what I'm going to do, that is definitely wet. I'm going to cut this side and see if we can find anything there. Very interesting. Where this little rake is right here, that's where, which I'm about 3 feet away from there. That's where that fascia board is I was talking about, where I found leaks before in previous homes. that little piece of fascia that hangs over the roof. It's just notorious for that. It's just not a real good design. I don't know why they build something that the people that are building it can't access. So I'm gonna dig into that a little more, and we'll let you know. So we opened up the other hole there. You can see how we have a little moisture on the edge there. This is the back sides of the sheetrock that we cut out, and it is completely dry. Usually those will give us some kind of indication on where the water is coming from. It will show a little path or a little moisture on that back side on the paper. But everywhere I've looked in here is completely dry. See a little channel in here. Here, I'm gonna see if I can get into that. But still have him trying to get it to leak. So I'll walk out parallel to that soffit and kind of see. This whole area right here. Just to work that whole area right there. It's going east to west. Yeah, there you go. We're gonna keep trying here.